Hi, it's Maureen. This is Life Starts at Retirement. Today I am on an airplane traveling to Arizona. So my apologies, this is an old video that I had released a while ago, and it seems as though everybody needs to hear this message once again. So enjoy. I get asked all the time, how do I know when it's the right time to retire? Will I just know? Will it get to be too much? Is it intuitive? How will I know when I'm ready to retire? And so in today's video, I talk about 5 reasons why it may be time for you to retire. I'm Maureen Dobransky. This is Life Starts at Retirement, where I produce a retirement lifestyle video every Monday morning. Now, of course, there's obvious financial reasons why you might need to keep working. Trust me, I know all of those reasons. There's the income that you get that allows you to live your life. You might be getting healthcare benefits. There might be pension benefits. But at some point, the benefit you receive from your money may start to not be as important as the benefits you'll get from your lifestyle of where you want to be outside of your work. And typically there are 5 reasons that this happens. So what are those 5 reasons that it may be time for you to think about retiring? Let's start with number 1. I say health. Now, all of these 5 could be in any order, but for me, I put number 1 as health today because I'm watching my parents suffer through a very difficult health situation right now. Just 2 short years ago, they were still spending their winters in Arizona. They were snowbirds, they were flying, they were driving, they were having fun. 2 years later, my dad now lives full-time in a care facility. And my mom, although she's still quite healthy, at the end of November, she fell and she broke her hip and had to deal with that. And now she's also learning how to manage day to day without my dad at home. And it's not fun. But it also isn't just happening to people my parents' age. Many of our friends now are having health issues. A lot of them, or a few of them, they need, a shoulder surgery, they need knee replacements, they need hip replacements. Almost all of us are on some kind of medications. And we've even had, unfortunately, a few of our friends that have passed away. So add in to all of that a full-time job, lots of stress, negative issues at work, and any one of us could be in a position where our health suffers. So for us personally, we recently made the decision for Ken to retire, and he's working on selling his business. We decided that right now we're healthy enough to enjoy ourselves. We're healthy enough to travel. We want to start living the life we've always dreamed about, and that's what I want for you too. The last thing anybody wants is to retire and then not be healthy enough to enjoy ourselves. So for me, the number 1 reason why you may be ready to retire is either to get yourself healthy and back on track, or to enjoy your life while you are still healthy enough to do that. So piggybacking on that topic is the number 2 reason you may be ready to retire. And that is, we all have to understand, and we know this, but we all have to get familiar with this, that our time on this earth is really limited. I recently turned 60 day after Christmas, and if I live until I'm 90, that's still 30 years. So when I say that, wow, I might have 30 years left, I go, that's a long, 30 years, that's a long time. But if I'm honest, how many of those 30 years will still be good health, high energy, high health, high quality of life years? Now, I'm hoping many, many, many of them are, but you never know. And so I'm willing to sort of take the gamble or take the risk of having a little bit less money today and trade it in for hopefully a lot of fun right now and more time and fun in my life. So I'm taking less money to enjoy my life now. The 3rd reason that you might be ready to retire is, and again, it could have been easily the number 1 reason, but the 3rd reason that on this video is to spend more time with friends and family. As I mentioned, my parents are struggling health-wise right now, and I really need to and want to go spend time with them. They live in another city, so I need to arrange time to go up there, and oftentimes it's difficult to fit into my schedule. And then I have six of the most amazing grandchildren that ever walked the face of this earth. And of course I want to spend time with them while they still want to spend time with their grandmother.
And I firmly believe, for me, for myself, the quality of my life is largely dependent upon the quality of my relationships. And so if you're trying to have all of these relationships and you're working 40 hours a week and spending time commuting and grocery shopping and laundry and cooking and cleaning, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, how much quality time is really left for friends and family? And again, for me and Ken and I, it came to a point where, again, we decided we would take a little bit less money and spend more time with our friends and family. So the number 4th reason why you may consider retiring, I call this, I didn't know really what to call it, so I just call it fulfillment. And what I mean by that is I have so much I want to do on this earth. I just have so many goals and things I want to experience and things I want to do on this earth. And working full-time in an office for someone else was no longer one of them. And so not only some of the small things that I want to do, which really are the big things, like building snowmen in the yard, taking the grandkids swimming, jumping through puddles, spending time with them, snuggling, hugging, tickling, all of that. Those are the small things that are really big. I want to do all of those things. But there are some pretty massive things that I want to do. A dream of mine is actually coming true next month, and I'll be speaking on celebrity cruise lines in April. I can't wait. And I've had that dream for many, many years, and just because of COVID, it got put on hold, but it's finally coming true. And hopefully it's the first of many, many, many cruises that I'll be speaking on. I want to spend a month in Spain. Maybe, I don't know why Spain, I've never even been there, but that's been on my bucket list. Maybe it's as simple as trading, doing a trading of a house. We could live in a house in Spain for a month, and they could come and live in a house in Canada for a month. Who knows? But there's so many opportunities out there that I don't want to limit myself. And then I'm growing a Facebook group for women who golf in my area, and it's got some amazing ladies on it. I want relationships. I want fun. I want passion. I want excitement. So for me, there's many, 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 many more things that I want to accomplish in my life. And it came to a point where working full-time was not one of them. Maybe for you as well. And number 5, and I've purposely left this one until the end. And again, it could have been number 1, could have been anywhere in this. And I've touched on this, though, throughout the video. But I believe there comes a time when we realize that time is non-renewable. We can't make more. There's 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, and 24 hours in a day. That's it. No matter how much we wish it was different, that's it. We can never, never, never get back time. And it seems as though the earlier you are, the younger you are in your life, in your career, the more money matters, and rightfully so. If you're younger, you have to focus on, your family, mortgage, living, feeding them, sending them to college, giving them sports, all that kind of stuff. So rightfully so. But when you get older, your focus changes, and time becomes the most important resource. So I wish for you, don't be one of the ones that never ever gets around to retiring and then tragically passes away when they could have retired. Don't be one of the ones that hangs on and then gets sick or worse. Be one of the ones that embraces your life. Live life on your terms. Embrace what you want. Go after what you want, how you want, and make your retirement remarkable. I'm Maureen Dobransky. This is Life Starts at Retirement. Again, I produce a retirement lifestyle video every Monday morning, and we are growing our Facebook group. It's getting good at facebook.com/group/lifestartsatretirement. And I'd be very, very honored if you'd consider subscribing to this and possibly even passing it around. I want everyone's retirement to be as remarkable as it can be.